Alright, let's dive into something that's been blowing up lately. Alex Eala's historic win, and how it's completely flipped the script for tennis in the Philippines. But here's the thing, this isn't just a sports story. It's a cultural moment, a turning point, and honestly, it's got me thinking about so much more than just the game itself. First off, let's talk about the hook here. Alex Eala, a 21-year-old from the Philippines, just became the first Filipino to win a WTA Tour-level singles title. But what makes this really interesting is how she did it. She didn't just win, she came back from behind in a match that was delayed by rain, against the top-ranked player, Jessica Pegula. Personally, I think this comeback story is more than just a tennis highlight. It's a metaphor for resilience, for pushing through when the odds are stacked against you. And in a country where the three Bs, basketball, billiards, and boxing, have dominated the sports scene, this feels like a seismic shift. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The Philippines hasn't had a sporting superstar like this since Manny Pacquiao. And Pacquiao himself called Eala our new champion. That's huge. But here's what many people don't realize, Eala's rise isn't just about her talent. It's about what she represents. She's inspiring a nation to dream bigger, to see tennis as more than just a sport for the elite. I mean, think about it. Tennis courts in the Philippines have historically been in wealthy areas, and the sport itself has been out of reach for most. Eala's story challenges that. She started playing on painted-over basketball courts in Quezon City before moving to Spain on a scholarship. That's not just a career path, it's a blueprint for accessibility. What's fascinating to me is the ripple effect of her success. Tennis classes and camps are fully booked. Courts are being upgraded. The Tennis Federation is getting more support. And here's the kicker, Eala herself has spoken about the need to improve access to public courts and equipment. She's not just riding the wave, she's actively trying to make the sport more inclusive. If you take a step back and think about it, this is bigger than tennis. It's about breaking down barriers and showing that talent can come from anywhere, even places where the infrastructure isn't there. Now, let's talk about the crowd. The support Eala's getting is unreal. During her match in Washington, D.C., the stadium was packed with Filipino fans, and one sign read, "Alex, you make us proud to be Filipino." That's not just a fan reaction, it's a statement of identity. Eala's success is giving Filipinos a new way to express their pride, their unity, and their aspirations. And it's not just in the Philippines. The tournament director in Washington said that 80% of ticket requests were for Eala's matches. That's global impact right there. But here's the deeper question, can this momentum last? Tennis is an expensive sport, and the Philippines doesn't have the same resources as countries like the US or France. Eala's success is a spark, but it's going to take systemic change to keep the fire burning. Personally, I think this is where the real work begins. Eala's win is a starting point, but it's up to the government, the Tennis Federation, and the community to build on it. Finally, let's end with this. Eala's victory isn't just hers, it's the nation's. At the reception hosted by President Marcos, she said, "Tagumpay nating lahat, this is our victory." And she's right. This is about more than one athlete's achievement. It's about a country finding a new way to dream, to unite, and to redefine what's possible. So, here's my closing thought, what if Alex Eala's win isn't just a moment in sports history, but the beginning of a cultural revolution? What if this is the story we'll look back on as the turning point for tennis in the Philippines, and beyond? Let me know what you think in the comments. Are we witnessing the start of something much bigger? Let's keep the conversation going.